Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today I was thinking, so obviously I did my League 2 table predictions before the season started, and because all the teams are like all over the place at the minute and it's really close between 1st and 7th. I mean, it's quite close most of the table, but yeah, I thought that I'd be doing my top 7 prediction for the end of the season now that we're halfway through, only 13 games left of the season or something like that now. So yeah, also if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Trying to hit 400 subscribers, 500 before the season ends, so it would be massive. So please can you share with your friends and family. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. And yeah, so in case I didn't explain it very well, I'm basically going to be saying my predictions on who I think is going to be in the playoffs and who gets automatics this season. So let's start with 7th. So this is just my opinion on how the table stands at the minute, but 7th I've put Colchester United. I think we're gonna leave it to the last minute type thing. We're all over the place at the minute. We went 16 or 17 games unbeaten. We've kind of run into a little bit of a dodgy patch in form, but apart from that, I reckon we'll still manage to come out of the February period quite confident, and I reckon we'll just clinch 7th place. So for 6th, I've put Northampton Town. So at the beginning of the season, they had really good form, had a little bit of a streak going, but at the minute they're kind of off the back of 2 wins and 3 losses at their last 5, but I reckon they'll pick up very shortly, and I reckon they're just going to keep kind of gaining points off the lower league sides because they've got quite a few, we would say easy games I suppose. They've got a few easy games coming up towards the end of the season. They also, I think, have a few games in hand on us, so I reckon that will come in handy. So I reckon they're going to finish 6th this year. So coming into top 5 now, I've gone and put Crewe Alexandra. So personally, I think Crewe aren't going to get automatics this year. They're a little bit all over the place. Yes, they've won their last 4 games, but lost against Plymouth at the weekend. I personally think they're going to bottle it towards the end of the season, like bottle it. Just because you'd never normally expect them to be around that area, but they could surprise us all. I'm not saying that they're not going to surprise us and, you know, maybe even win the league, because there's only 2 points separating them from 1st place at the minute, but it's just all round close between the playoffs and automatics, so anything can happen. But personally, I think they're going to bottle it and end up getting playoffs instead. So for the last playoff spot, I have put Bradford City. This is because they came down from League 1 last year. They've also signed quite a few players, but I think the thing that's going to stop them from getting into automatics is they've let players leave like Owen Doyle. They've also signed Curtis Guthrie, which will be interesting to see him play against us towards the end of the season. But personally, I don't think they're going to get automatics. But they're definitely going to be a team that's going to get playoffs this year, because they are a very strong side and very hard to beat. Even though they're in a little bit of rough patch of form, I definitely think they're going to get playoffs this year. The first automatic promotion spot, so 3rd place, I have put Swindon Town. They're a very strong side, currently lead the table at the minute, but are only top of the table on goal difference. Personally, I think they're going to come into a little bit of rough patch towards the end of the season, and because it's so close, I just think that other teams are going to catch up to them and overtake them, so they're going to bottle winning the league, but I reckon they'll still get promotion because they're a very strong side with players like Doyle, Anderson, Woolery. But yeah, moving on to runners up of the league, I've put Plymouth Argyle. Now they are the favourites to win the league, they always have been since they came down. I think it is possible, but personally I think that they're probably going to end up coming 2nd. I reckon the team I've put first are definitely going to win the league because they've just been consistent throughout the whole season so far. But yeah, Plymouth have had their up and downs, started the start of the season quite low down in the league, but they've worked their way back up, and with players like Sarcevic, Grant, like players like that on your team that can score goals, get into those positions, I definitely think they're going to go up back to League One again this season. So my league champions for this season, I've put Exeter City. I definitely think they're going to win the league this season. They're a very strong side. They've brought all the players in that they needed to. Like got really pacey wing backs like Williams. They've also signed my old favourite Colu player Dickinson. So I'm glad he's doing well there, getting loads of game time. But personally, they've got an all-round strong side. Bowman's leading the scoring for them as well, club top scorer. But it's a well-organised club, well run. Everyone's it's well knitted as well. But personally, they've been the most consistent this season. So I'm definitely going with them to win the league this season. That is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. That was just my opinion. So if you disagree or agree, leave in the comment section down below. Can we get this video to 20 likes? Also, if new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.